Hello, we're going to talk about downsizing today, and there is 10 mistakes that people make all the time. And I'm going to confess, I've downsized and I've made several of them. All right, so I don't want you to be doing the same thing that I did. All right, so let's talk about what I think is the biggest mistake. I did not do this one because I'm a little OCD. First mistake is decluttering. People underestimate the decluttering. Now, what happens is I've walked into people's houses and, you live in the house. There's a lot of stuff left over from the kids, all these things. And what happens is they wait until the house is ready to go on the market to start decluttering. It is so stressful. Don't do that to yourself. All right, so let's say, for example, you're going to move in 6 months. Let's say you're going to move in 5 years, all right? It's never too early. If the kids are out of the house, all right, what you should do is try to take one room at a time, put a date on it, okay? If you put a date on it that this room has to be decluttered by this particular period of time, you will not be overwhelmed, and you're going to set your goals on each room to get it done. It is overwhelming, and I've seen people do this. I've called on sellers for like 2 years, and they kept saying they were going to come on the market. I come in, I see pictures of the dog all over the family room wall. I see the kids' stuff everywhere, and what happens is they never touch it. And then all of a sudden what happens is they found another property that they really like, and they are crammed with time to try to get rid of all this stuff. So do it ahead of time. I think this is one of the biggest mistakes that sellers make. So declutter. And if you need some help with that, there's several people that we have in our vendor guide. We'd be glad to share them with you. Just request a copy of that. We'll share it with you. And some of these people that help us declutter, they put things, they move things to great places like battered women's shelters, senior centers, things like that. So it won't go to waste. And if you need some help, I want you to think about this. If you do not declutter and something happens to you, your kids will be doing it for you if you have children. So, or a relative if you don't have children. So really think about this. Do you want to do this to them? All right. And if you need a little help, there's a book called The Gentle Art of Swedish Death Cleaning. That will help you figure out what you should keep and what you shouldn't keep. All right. But declutter, number one mistake.